Candy in Tacoma, Washington. See more better with freeprescriptionlenses.com. And that's what I'm going to have you doing as soon as I install your prescription lenses. I'm going to have you seeing mo better. And you are getting the Versace. Let me open this bad boy up. One of my favorite frames. Used to be available in more colors, but of course your Italian leather Versace case. Your Versace cleaning cloth with the Medusa on the cloth itself. This is the frame, the 3192B. The B stands for bling. It comes with a plastic sleeve on the left temple to protect the temples from rubbing together while it's being shipped from Italy. And I'm going to put that on there when I ship to you. And this is, again, the model number 3192B for bling, color GB1, which is the shiny black and the 54 eye size. And before I put this flashlight away, ladies out there, guys, fellas, you want your wife or girlfriend to be wearing something rocking, this is about it. That is the Greco emblem. That is the Greek pattern that is in Greek architecture, Greek art, Greek style, Greek clothing, Greek couture. That curvature, these are all blinged out. You need to get something like this while they last. This frame, again, used to be in a tortoise, used to be available in a red. Now it's only available in the GB1, which is the classic shiny black. Fellas, you want your girlfriends and wives to be real happy with a present, this is the one. Let me pop out the original demo lenses, one of which says Versace. And of course, you're going to get all the manufacturer's original packaging. Place this into the tracing element of my blocker. Program the shape in here, so if you need new lenses for this frame years from now, I can pull your record and know exactly what shape lens to cut. So, Secret Agent 1404, I'm going to hit the start button. Little stylus is going to go around and trace the inside bevel of the right side of the frame before doing the same thing on the left. Here at freeprescriptionlenses.com, where everyone loves a bargain and no one is disappointed in quality. You buy a genuine, authentic Versace frame and you'll receive one free pair of clear single vision prescription lenses or non-prescription fashion lenses. My receipt has my federal ID tax number. So if you have vision insurance or unused health savings account flex dollars, you'll get reimbursed for this purchase, whether they are prescription or not. Candy, you barely need any prescription in the top, but we'll go over that in just a little bit. Now that is the shape of the lens I'll be cutting. Let's move to the next screen. Your pupillary distance is 32 for your right eye. The computer starts at 32.5, so I only have to tap that minus button one time because it goes down in 0.5 millimeter increments. I do want to raise the optical center height up to 23, so I'm going to tap the plus button a few times. Now these are the Essilor Ideal Advanced Digital Freeform Progressive lenses, so I need to change the layout chart there. I've already got your lenses prepped. I'm going to put that on there. I need 2 blocks. Of course, these are, as I like to call Jenny from the block, I need to attach 2 double-sided adhesive stickers, of which I've got 2 right here. The black side is the sticky side. I'm going to stick that onto the first block, do the same thing now for the second one. Pull the paper away to make the black side sticky. Now on the back is a little magnet. That's going to do its job twice. It's going to attach itself to another magnet there into the arm. And the reason why I put those dots on there, it tells me that it's oriented in there just perfectly. Now, the Essilor Ideal Advance has a 4 drop, meaning that it actually, the optical is raised up 4 millimeters from that. So the blue cross is the geometric center of your frame. Your eye is just above that and inset. So I'm going to line everything up, make sure the lens is large enough, and it is. And I'm going to hit that button. The arm's going to come down and place the block onto the right lens. We're going to do the same thing now for the lens that ain't right, which will be played by the left lens. Line up that magnet, pull the paper away, then line up the magnet. Get everything lined up here. Your pupillary distance for your left eye, 31.5. So the computer has mirrored the left side from the right. From Adam, it takes a rib to make Eve, but we're going to change that to 31.5 so you can be your own thing. Same optical center height, same vertical decentration. Get everything lined up just perfectly. Hit that button. Now the arm's going to come down, place the block onto the left lens. Now, this is the edger. This is what costs $40,000. It weighs 200 pounds. I recommend everyone go out, buy their own, put it on your own kitchen counter, and you won't need this guy with the 2 thumbs and the bad jokes to do it for you. The cutting wheel is this wheel on the left. It's going to act, this is a diamond crusted wheel that's going to grind away your lens material until it's the final size. This wheel in the center is going to put the V-shaped bevel onto the lens so it stays inside the bevel of the frame. Now I'm going to wake up the computer. 1404. Now here's something. You had requested plastic lenses, and I said plastic. You said yes, plastic. I said plastic. You said yes, plastic. I said okay. So these are not polycarbonate. They are plastic lenses. I'm not going to polish the edge of the lens because it's not going to be seen. I'm not going to put a safety bevel on the, on the front convex surface. I am going to put one on the rear concave surface of the lens. I'm going to press that on there firmly, line up the magnet into the chuck, or as I like to call it, the Charles, because I don't know this machine well enough to call it chuck. Hit the green arrow, which is start. The door closes, the clamp's going to shut. Now these lenses are going to cut fast because plastic lenses cut faster than polycarbonate. Now the lens is going to be traced by the styluses, making sure that it's large enough to fit into the frame. That stays the same. It's measuring the thickness of the lens at every point to know exactly and precisely where to place the bevel, so you have the least amount of edge thickness showing. Now here's something different. Water is going to spray onto the lens for the duration, being plastic. Watch this. Yeah, that's something you don't normally see in my videos. Water spraying onto the lens for the whole time. That's because plastic, high-index plastic, and Tribex lenses cut wet, meaning that water sprays onto the lens for the duration of the cutting cycle, where polycarbonate lenses typically cut dry. Now, like I said, you got the plastic. You also got the Crizal Alize. Crizal Alize is 3 features in one. The first feature is it reduces glare when driving at night, particularly driving at night in the rain, but from street lights, stoplights, computer screens, overhead fluorescent lights and such. It's also a reflection-free lens, so when someone's looking at you, they're not looking at the reflection in your lenses. It makes for much better eye contact. Plus, and actually, if you only do one thing, get the anti-glare, because the only thing I can do to make you see better apart from putting your 20/20 prescription is that anti-glare. All seeing is getting light to the eyes. The more light, the better. That anti-glare coating lets all the light pass through while keeping out the glare. So, but it also comes with the industry's hardest scratch coating, the Crizal anti-glare. The machine costs well over $1 million. It takes over 24 hours to vaporize 8 different coatings onto your lens. So because of the time and the expense, Crizal put the industry's hardest scratch coating on there to protect your time and investment. So I'm going to open this door with my mind. I can do other things with my mind. I can melt ice with my mind. I just got to stare at it for a couple hours, but I can do it. So I'm going to dry everything off. I actually like to go ahead and remove the dots on the lenses while I can before it goes into a frame. Let's see if it fits first time around. I'm going to take your frame, take your lens, tuck it into the outside corner, push down the nose, and it snaps in there easily. So let's go ahead and start cutting the left lens. Flip that over to L. Line up the magnet into the Chuck, the Charles, the Dirty Larry. Hit the green arrow. The door closes, the clamp shuts. And just like before, the styluses are going to trace the shape of the left side of the frame. You can see as it's going around tracing that. And then the old carpenter saying measure twice, cut once is measuring the thickness of the lens at every point to know exactly and precisely where to place the bevel, so you have the least amount of edge thickness showing. And look, even in a plastic lens, you got no edge thickness. So I'm going to take the block off and dry this off with my hand. Place the sticker on there, come down here to my lensometer, place it over that black dot, the optical centers of your lens, and I'm going to read plus 50, exactly halfway between 0 and 1. Check that there's no astigmatism correction, of which there is none. So you only need 2 steps of far-sighted correction. With your glasses off, things are actually too small. That's why your lens is magnified. There's a plus sign. Your lens will magnify. Now, once it's the correct size, we are done. You need no astigmatism correction. Uncorrected astigmatism makes 6s and 8s look alike, or the letters P and F. So you only need 2 steps of magnification in both eyes. That's kind of unique. No astigmatism correction in both eyes, which is unique. So now you could almost get by with wearing reading glasses as your distance lenses. You can't because they don't make anything this week. But you need an additional 2 diopters of magnification. So if you were to use over-the-counter reading glasses now you can't get them for your distance prescription because it's too weak. They generally start at 1 or 1 1/4. Now I can custom make anything like you see me doing. But the full strength of your reading, you add, it's called add, because the progressive additional lens, you add 2 to the 50 and you need a full 2.5 diopters of reading power. Now you need half of that for computer distance. You can get by with 1.25 or 150 at the computer if you want just devoted computer glasses. But I guess you got tired of those and you asked just for something you can wear all the time. And if you can wear it all the time, it might as well be banging, which is what you got. One of the nicest Versace's out there. Let me go ahead and take that dot off the lens, although I can clean it off with my chemical. But let's go ahead and pop the lens in to this side, tuck it in the outside corner, press down at the nose, it snaps right in. Pull the block away, pull the sticker off, dry that off, put this on there, come down here to the lensometer, read the power. I don't even have to move anything, I'm still on 50. Check sure to make sure there's no astigmatism correction, of which there's none. 50, exactly halfway between 0 and 1. Now if I were to raise this up and read the bifocal power, the invisible bifocal power, we're at 250, exactly halfway between 2 and 3. Because as you look down, your distance from this black dot upwards is plus 50. Going downwards to the very bottom, you have plus 250 reading power. Somewhere in here is about a 1.25, which would give you 175, because plus 50 at the top, 1.25 here gives you 175 total power, plus 250 total power in the bottom. So your pupillary distance for the right eye, 32, 31.5 for the left. Flip the card around, place the PD stick against my thumb, and when we hold it up, we're getting 63.5, so that is cut perfectly. Let me check the height of your invisible bifocal, the Essilor Ideal Advanced, 23, 23. Man, the kid is good. I could not have done a better job if I'd cut these lenses myself. So this is the portion in every video that as I clean your lenses, I mentioned that when you get these in the mail, and of course free shipping anywhere in the United States, when you get these in the mail tax-free with free shipping, that there's a small chance that these could fit too loose or too tight. However, there's an 80% chance that one side is going to sit higher than the other. That's because 80% of people have one ear that is higher than the other, and because of that statistic, 99% of all optical shops will do free adjustments if you ask them. But I'm going to get these in standard alignment first, also known as a 3-point stance. The 3 points are 1, 2, and the bottom of the frame being 3. When I set them down, press down on the counter, there is no wobble. When I say wobble, I'm part of that 80%. When I take mine off, they wobble on the counter, but they sit level on me. For those of you keeping score at home, I'm wearing the Versace 3245, which is a blue tortoise with silver temples. This is available in a couple sizes or a couple colors. This is available on the website. It's got the Medusa on that shiny silver that matches my shiny silver wisdom highlights that are just above my ears, where these rest at. Got the blue on the front to match all the blue shirts that I wear, and it's got the Medusa on both sides. Let me put mine back on so I can see what I'm doing, yo. Flip these over, press down, there is no wobble. Close each temple to make sure they overlap perfectly, and they do, that neither temple is askew. When I say askew, I mean like that. So that is that. If you like what you're seeing, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram as freeprescriptionlenses.com. On Twitter it's freerxlenses. If you have any questions, if there's a Versace frame that you have seen that I don't have on the website, you can contact me on the contact me button on the website, or email me directly at freeprescriptionlenses@gmail.com. You can also leave a question or comment about a Versace or any other frame you are interested in down in the comment section below. So Candy, you just got some eye candy here. Candy in Tacoma, Washington, thank you for the purchase of the Versace 3192B, color GB1 in the 54 eye size. I'm Seymour Better, and everyone else has got the chance to see how I bring that love and feeling back to glasses. Thank you.